All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to break down a really intense mindset, one that's all about making a single massive shift. The shift from just kind of hoping things work out to taking what's called raw, decisive action to force them to happen.
Okay, so this quote right here, this is the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. The whole idea is built on this one single, uncompromising principle: radical self-responsibility. It's the idea that, in the end, you are completely on your own. It's the only place to start. And really, the question is, are you ready for that?
So, the first thing we've got to tackle is what the source calls the first harsh truth. You have to accept that the world simply doesn't care about you. Even the people who love you, your parents, your best friends, they can't fix your life for you. That job, it's yours, and yours alone. I mean, think about it. The world was not built to hand you success. It's not a friendly system designed to make sure you win. It's more like a neutral playing field, and if you want to win, you have to go out there and claim it. If your strategy is to wait for someone to come and help you, well, according to this philosophy, that's not a strategy. It's a guaranteed loss. Okay, so let's talk about the biggest enemy, the number one thing that this mindset says is holding you back, and that's passivity. It's that quiet, comfortable belief that somehow things will just work out, that you don't really have to do anything drastic. And this analogy just hits it home perfectly. The source material says that asking, "How do I succeed?" before you've even worked on yourself is like showing up to a Ferrari race with a push bike. It's a ridiculous question, right? The point is, you have to upgrade the machine, you, first. Otherwise, you're not even competing. And this right here is such a crucial distinction, the difference between a dream and a plan. A dream is totally passive. It's like a lottery ticket. It's all about one day and I hope. But a plan? A plan is active. It's alive. It has daily actionable steps that you are taking right now to get to a specific outcome. Okay, so we've identified the poison. It's passivity. It's inaction. So what's the antidote? Well, the source proposes something very direct, very simple, and incredibly powerful. And here it is. The antidote is called raw action. And the idea is that it solves, well, pretty much everything. Feeling broke? Raw action. Stuck in a rut? Raw action. Don't know what to do with your life? Just do something, anything, because the motion itself is what gets the engine started. This quote just sums it all up, doesn't it? Look, will doing a rain dance guarantee that it rains? Of course not. But the person sitting there complaining that it's dry has a 100% chance of achieving nothing. The person doing the rain dance is taking control. They're choosing action over defeat. And that, right there, is the whole game. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? Take action, be responsible. But how do you actually do it? How do you turn this idea into something real? Well, that's what we're getting into next, the practical playbook. So this isn't just a bunch of motivational talk. The source lays out a very specific 5-step strategy. This is where the rubber really meets the road. Let's walk through them. All right, step 1, and this is a big one because it kind of flips the script on what we're usually told. The argument here is that you cannot save your way to being wealthy. I mean, do the math. It's just not going to happen on a normal salary. The only real path is to invest in yourself, in skills, in knowledge, in mentors, so you can dramatically increase your earning power in the first place. And this is a brilliant little story that illustrates step 2, get near the money. So you've got this 17-year-old kid. He's out there photographing supercars, but he wasn't just a fanboy. He was a strategist. He figured out that the photos weren't the real product. The emails he was collecting from the owners were the product. That's not just taking pictures. That's strategic positioning. Now, this next one is a really fascinating psychological shift. The advice is to stop chasing happiness. Yeah, you heard that right. The source argues happiness is fleeting. It's temporary. It's like eating a candy bar. Feels good for a minute. Instead, you should chase pride. Pride is what you feel after doing something difficult, after you achieve something that you know you earned. That feeling lasts. It builds you. So, we've talked about the mindset, the action, and the strategy. But what is it all for? What's the ultimate goal here? Because you see, it turns out it's not actually about the money. To even understand the endgame, you have to make a huge mental switch from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. Most of us think of money as this limited thing we have to fight over. But the reality is, there are trillions upon trillions of dollars flowing around the globe every single day. The problem isn't a lack of money, it's a lack of access to it. And just to put that idea of abundance into a crazy perspective, check this out. The source tells a story about a house rental in Dubai. A bidding war started, and the final price someone paid was $50,000 a day. Not a month, a single day. That's the level of money that's out there. It's almost hard to even process, right? So if there's all this money out there, what even is it? According to this philosophy, it's not just paper. Think of it this way. Money is stored time. It's the stored energy and effort of other human beings. And when you have money, you have the ability to direct that time and that energy. When you think about it like that, yeah, that's a whole different kind of power. And that's what this all builds up to. The end goal isn't to be rich in the way we usually think about it, with the fancy cars and the big houses. That's just a side effect. The real prize, the actual end game, is to be powerful, to have influence, to be able to make things happen in the world on your terms. And so, we're going to leave you with the same core question this entire philosophy is built on. It all comes back to you. You have a limited number of years on this planet, a few short decades to really make your mark. The clock is ticking, so the only question left to answer is, what are you going to do?